They say there's nothing like a woman scorned, but I'd like to offer an addendum. If I've learned anything throughout my career covering politics, it's that actually there's nothing like an unwoman scorned. You've never heard that word before, unwoman, and that's because I made it up. It's a term that I use to describe what is left over after a predatory education system and culture have successfully made their way through the mind of a young girl, carefully training her to reject and to fight tooth and nail against the very things that make her unique and powerful and ultimately happy. Femininity, beauty, fertility. These are our God-given traits, and oh my, what a power they give us. Think Helen of Troy, Cleopatra, legends and historical accounts of empires that have clashed and fallen at the bat of a woman's eyelash. But since the 1970s, when the federal government took over our school system, young girls have been systematically taught to hate all of those things, to view beauty and femininity as a perverse order established by men. To put it simply, girls are brainwashed now to fight against themselves, against their biology, and against the very things that make it all worth it, like family, like children. There was a comment on my YouTube page early on in my media career that has never left me. The comment was left under a video of me discussing all of the ills of feminism with radio host Dennis Prager. I told him how, despite all of the perceived glamour of my present life, hanging out with Kanye West, invites to the White House, introductions to former presidents, despite all of that, the best part of every single day for me is getting to come home, making dinner for my family, the beauty of domesticity, which some women will never know. Buried in the YouTube comments was one woman who expressed her gratitude. I'm paraphrasing here, but what she wrote was, "Thank you for taking the time to warn women about the dangers of feminism. I found out myself how much of a lie it was too late. I am now 52 years old, I am unmarried, I am childless, and I take pills every day to fight my depression." Her comment broke my heart. And it is all the commentary that you need regarding what is about to happen next in this country. Because whether you are pro-choice or pro-life, I hope when you take a look at the faces of the scores of rabid female protesters that are going to shriek and march and rage for days on end outside of the Supreme Court building, I hope that when you look into their faces, you recognize the unwoman, a woman that has bought into a lifelong lie and has, as a result, had every bit of life's joy stolen from her. A woman who has nothing left to offer but rage and fear and the howl of loneliness. Only an unwoman who has spent decades fighting against her own fertility until suddenly realizing that it's no longer an option. Only she could be so hateful and so broken as to march for a perceived right to kill millions more infants in the womb. That might sound harsh, but it's true. Women fighting against children is unnatural and it's demonic. The unwoman is unnatural and demonic. Pray for her. Pray for them. Pray especially for the younger women who are being brainwashed to become them. Pray that they all wake up before it's too late.